Hello and welcome back to AnimeAnalysis. So you may have heard that there is this new anime called The Rising of the Shield Hero, and this thing has completely won me over in just one episode. And now that episode 4 is out as of this week, that might be one of the best ones yet, and it's really just been progressing through such a great, nice, fast-paced, and epic journey that has been going on right now. And it's honestly, in my opinion, one of the best new anime in recent years. Honestly, I think all the stuff that's been released in the last 2 years cannot compare to this, is the way I would say it. So, my goal today is to be able to convince you to watch Rising of the Shield Hero, and here's how I'm going to do that. Rising of the Shield Hero is very, very similar to Sword Art Online. If you love Sword Art Online, then no doubt about it, you will love the Shield Hero. The story of both is very similar. Now Naofumi gets transported to another world, and he is told he must save that world or he can't go home. This is very, very similar to Kirito being trapped inside Sword Art Online and has no choice but to clear the game in order to return home. Shield Hero also has a full-on video game type world that Naofumi was sent to with its own leveling, skill, and talent system. Just like Kirito, Naofumi has to work harder than anyone else in order to save the world and return home. Both Naofumi and Kirito have a clear sidekick as well to help them in Raphtalia and Asuna, and a supporting cast of others along for the ride. Like the man who works in the weapon shop, and how his supporting role in the story is already very similar to Aegyo. Not to mention, he pretty much has a very similar design to him as well. The one thing Shield Hero has yet to do is identify a clear big bad type villain, so there isn't yet anyone to compare to Heathcliff, but maybe this video is due for an update. Anyway, no doubt about it, these two shows have their similarities. If you have seen both SAO and Shield Hero, talk in the comments below about which you like more and if you fully agree. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is truly just the show in general. So if you haven't seen the show and you're here thinking maybe you should, maybe that you got a reason to do it, this is your time to turn off the video. I want to talk about the first 4 episodes, and that is going to happen. I'm going to give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 count. All right, it is now spoiler territory. Okay, so that first episode was really good. At first, I felt that I knew where it was going. I felt that, obviously, I knew that the Shield Hero was somebody who nobody really cared for. I didn't think it was going to take a dark turn where everybody hates the Shield Hero. I just thought the Shield Hero was an unreliable hero. I didn't know that they would literally frame him because they hate him. And what I've noticed in all the other episodes is that they continuously try and throw him under the bus. They want everybody to hate him, despite the fact that he works really hard and does a lot of great things that are underestimated. So that alone tells me that this is just such a great come-from-behind story is what I expected to see. But I didn't expect him to also be dealing with all these troubles of literally everybody is against him. Not everybody doesn't trust him, everybody's against him. That was a big difference for me. But I love how halfway through the first episode, Naofumi took a 180 and immediately became this super awesome guy, super cool, I don't care attitude. I'm getting out there and I'm doing what I'm going to do because I'm sick of what's going on right now. And that, in a character, when you can have that kind of a change so quick, and it really makes you love that character a lot more, I think. Because we know who Naofumi really is, and we know that he's kind of putting on that act because he wants to try and get everybody to understand that the Shield Hero is legit too. But it has been, honestly, really cool that there has been kind of such a flip, and I love his character, and I think he does a really good job. And I love the voice actor too. He also voices the most iconic role I saw him as is Tenya Ida in My Hero Academia, so I know him a lot. I really like him. I could honestly, so far, I could probably do without Raphtalia. She probably won't annoy me as much as time goes on, and to be completely honest, in episode 4, I actually didn't mind her at all, and she was actually quite important to that episode, so I was happy about that. But her voice is a little bit annoying, and I honestly have that problem with a lot of girls in anime, that their voices just are all so cliche, high-pitched kind of voices. And you know, I know not all of them are like that, but it really comes down to the fact that for whatever reason, every time when it's a main character, it's ah! And when it's not a main character, then it's actually kind of deep in like the right way, where it's not annoying to listen to. But we'll see. I mean, Raftelli can grow on me, but for right now, that's really all I have to say about that one. But episodes 2, 3, and 4 were also solid. I feel like the first episode was still the best, but then again, the first episode was an hour-long episode, or 45 minutes, instead of the usual 22 minutes. That alone tells me that alone is why, because I guess there was just so much stuff that they could throw into it. And when I thought it was almost done because so much stuff happened in 20 minutes, I was like, oh, there's 20 more minutes, you know? Like, they were able to fit so much good stuff in that first 40 minutes. I like that a lot. Anyway, that'll do it for the video. Click here to subscribe. That's going to be right here. Of course, do not forget to follow me on Twitter to get a shout out in my next video. Of course, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.